pretty confident Cham got this.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Pacomike can whip something out. I mean, I think the problem is that Paco, he has a certain way of playing, and he hasn't come out with anything new. Like, something that has become, like, pretty normal, and we may even see it again today in this series, is, like, Pacomike, he goes for, like, double Stargate into carriers, right? But, like, everyone knows that now, you know? So it's, like, it's not that surprising when we see it happen.
Double Stargate into mass void rays. I don't know what he's new, but I would like to see a change up, some crazy build. We really haven't seen any new cheese come out. I think they're all out of cheese here. Ooh, Cham does the pre 3-2-1 GLHF.
Oh.
But I already said his name, ladies and gentlemen, over here in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE. He is playing for Team Exxon Gaming. He's representing Mexico. It is the best Zerg coming out of Latin America. It is none other than Cham.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Mexican Protoss player representing Alpha X. It is Pacomike.
Yes, Mr. Mike. Good old Mr. Mike.
Mr. Mike. Mike Paco.
Mr. Mike Paco.
Yeah.
What's he gonna pull out here? What do you think, Light? What are you seeing?
What do I think? I think we're gonna see a Stargate opener from Pacomike. Right? Maybe?
Yeah. I mean, Stargate seems to be pretty standard here.
Like, I don't know. I feel like Pacomike isn't much of a Glaive Adept player from what we've seen. Question mark?
See.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he opens up here today. Again, I'm always up for a good solid PvZ.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we cost a lot of it, but I still don't get tired of it.
Yeah, and this is Cham here, so it's gonna be a good one, no matter what the circumstances here.
Yeah.
Maybe Cham goes for the 2 bigs swarm host.
Oh, maybe. I mean, he's not opposed to it. We've also seen Cham on this map specifically could do the creep highway with the overlords and just walk across the map with queens. It's yeah, there's a lot of possibilities. As so far, you know, nothing too crazy. Everything's pretty standard so far for both of these players. You know, got a expansion, got a gateway, and here it is. He's actually opening Twilight Council.
Okay, so he might be going Glaive Dips then.
Yeah. He may, and again, this is a faster variant of the Twilight Council. You get 2 buildings. Yeah. Your wall isn't even a wall. There's holes all over it, but it's fine. You're
maybe
getting that.
Or Dark Templar. He's getting a Stalker out right now, so he's not scared of Lings, but he is scared of Vision.
Yeah, and Cham already coming in here with his Overlord is going to spot the Twilight Council, so he immediately sees what the tech of choice is. So yeah, nicely done by Cham. He already knows what he's up against. Oh, kind of.
Yeah, now he's going to stick around, and is there going to be an upgrade? Is he going to put down a Robo? He's going to be able to sit here and watch and see what else is thrown down by this pylon.
Yeah, and actually, he's going to be missing the Dark Shrine that's being thrown down.
That is great. But he should know. He doesn't see any robotics facility over there by that pylon.
Yeah, I mean, with the Overlord, he should be able to poke in and see if the Twilight Council is researching. The fact that it isn't researching does indicate...
that too.
Yeah.
No research, no Robo nearby. That should indicate that there's DTs on the way. But did Cham get all that information?
That's
in a quick peek.
Yeah, that's the quick question. That's the big question even. Like, does he know? At the moment, it doesn't look like he does. He's just like macroing up pro normal. He actually hasn't thrown anything down. Like, he only has 1 gas. So he's being incredibly greedy at the moment, just droning up. And finally
maybe he knows
down.
He has time because the Dark Templar Shrine takes a while. And there's no Robo, so they'd have to walk across the whole map as well.
Yeah, it's definitely possible that he knows this. But yeah, he droned up quite a bit, and now we do see him making some units. Again, he is going in with the Overlord. Ooh, and the Overlord, it may actually end up spotting this
It will eventually. I think it'll be a little bit too late, maybe not, but there's already 1 DT on the way, 2 DTs on the way, and yeah, he does have a good defense though. He has a lot of roaches. He's already got the 3 spore crawlers down. They're about to pop, and his defense should be fine. He has a very high count of lings, and now roaches coming out. He should be fine here.
Yeah, I'm honestly incredibly surprised that, okay, so the DTs were waiting for the War Prism. Know that? Okay, but don't get left behind. What? Okay, so you immediately...
Oh, no, he shouldn't have done that. The lings are coming across the map.
Ooh.
He could have used DTs right here.
He could have, but at the same time, Archons are pretty good for defense against lings. Here we go, the Archon is here, so he should be able to deal with this.
That's good. He's going to go straight into Archons in the 3rd base. But Cham's looking to get aggressive here, it seems like.
Yeah, all these things. What's great about this is he's forcing these Archons to stay at home. They aren't, like, Pacomike can't afford to take them across the map if these things are here to threaten the 3rd base.
He can't leave with that War Prism at all now. Because even if he does just leave the Archons, they could get surrounded.
Yeah, and as this is happening, you mentioned it earlier, Cham, he's going for it. Infestation Pit.
I don't know how I knew it, guys. I'm just a psychic here, guys, okay? I didn't ask for these powers. I was just giving them.
I'm just that good. I'm just that
freaking good. Oh my god, I'm an animal.
But we've casted a lot of Cham, and this is something that he does pull out from time to time. Even without Nidus, like even after the Nidus nerf, he still continues to go Swarm Host. But yeah,
this is a good map with different cliffs on each side, and you can just walk his little infestation pit around. He might be going for lurkers. He might throw down a Hydra Den and a Hive. But I'm guessing Swarm Host here.
Yeah, here we go. 6 Swarm Hosts on the way. They will be coming out here for Cham. And the thing is, like, it can be difficult to make this work because of the meta of how aggressive Protoss players can be with Glaive Adepts, and you need like roaches early on to deal with them. But as we saw, Pacomike, he didn't go for glaives, he went for DTs, and he actually hasn't been across the map. Like, normally when you see DT opener, even into Archons, you're like out there harassing, you're killing Overlords, you're denying creep, you're doing whatever you can, but Pacomike being very passive this game.
Well, the lings kind of shut that down, like you were saying. There's so many lings there, you really can't move out, and he didn't really want to get a bunch of adepts because that wasn't really the build he was going for, I believe. So he really had to stay home until he has a significant army, and now he has it. But that bought Cham enough time to get a whole bunch of the Swarm Host here. He's got roaches and lings as well, and now it's up to him. He can use these defensively or wait and save them and go use them aggressively in a counterattack.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't see Pacomike really doing much here across the map, as long as these Swarm Hosts stay here. Like, if they go and they apply pressure across, then maybe
he could surround. I think Pacomike needs to get out of there.
Oh, he's actually.
He was looking for a surround.
Yeah,
might become a base trade.
He's avoiding the army. And again, if the Swarm Hosts are used across the map, they're not going to be at home defensively. But it looks like Pacomike is going to find all these morphing Ravagers.
It's not bad. It's 4 Ravagers, not the end of the world for Cham. Oh, and 1 wave. He's going to have to recall out of this wave. Especially once the Ling and Roaches jump on him.
Yeah. He has to force the wave first, and so far, Cham, there we go. The wave is being used.
Oh, and instead of trying to surround the army, he's going to go in for the base, but the Locusts are all stuck with the Swarm Host. He's not microing them properly. They haven't even landed yet.
So many Locusts were wasted, but at the same time, the Swarm Host, the Locusts were dealing some decent damage, gets a couple of workers, but in the end, that first wave...
I don't know what you consider decent. That didn't look like decent, just damage to me.
Yeah.
He kind of got nothing done there.
It was wasted, to be honest, and... Oh, God, the War Prism!
War Prism. Oh, he didn't have enough. He only had 2.
Okay, that would have been disastrous. And now, Cham, he's rotating around down to the 4th base. These Lings, they could force a cancel.
They showed the Swarm Host from the high ground. Oh, and they just blink. The Stalkers can't blink out. The damage output is going to be crazy. I like the idea of hallucinations to be target fired down.
Yeah. He even forces the Locust to land as well with the hallucination. And here we go. Disruptor is out as well, so Cham, he sees this, he immediately retreats.
Oh, yeah. But the Locusts are about to be done, so he did retreat just in time. And I kind of actually called it twice, because he is now going for Hive and Lurkers. as I was saying earlier. So yeah, I like this swarm host. That's so gas heavy though. He's really not gonna be able to get any more army. Actually, it's not even supply blocked yet, or maxed out, I guess.
Yeah,
with all his swarm hosts.
Yeah, Cham, he's actually cutting back on workers, and I believe on a map like Everdream, you can kind of afford to do this because you have the rich Vespian gas, so you don't need as many workers, so he could try and make this work. Again, Pacomike, he's trying to push here into the middle of the map. I feel like he's missing a lot of AoE. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like he really needs Storm, at least. Especially with all these lurkers coming out.
Uh-oh. Instant. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, I love this.
Nice. Wasted a whole entire wave on absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Cham's going first round, kind of, with lurkers already mixed in here.
Oh my god!
I don't think there's any vision. There is vision.
Yeah, Cham, he's just going for everything. He's getting his upgrades. He's getting Vipers. He's getting Nidus as well.
Nidus.
Oh my god.
The Nidus will be able to start hitting the economy of Pacomike. He's not getting any real damage done trying to walk him across the map.
Yeah, he's just forcing Pacomike to stay at home with his main army, and again, Cham, he's getting close to maxing out. Like he's working on more lurkers, more vipers. Like he's getting like this ideal army, and there we go. The Nidus is being thrown down. The Locust Wave should finally deal some damage. He should actually be able to focus down the Nexus.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to take all this out. He's actually not focus firing. There he goes.
There we go.
Redirect you to take that out. He's gonna take out the Nexus and then some. It should go down any second now. You should see it disappear. There it goes.
Yeah, that's what you want to get with these locusts, with these swarm hosts. And Pacomike, he's out here in the middle of the map. He's trying to do something with this. They're actually missing each other. Oh
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Is he gonna recall? Is he gonna just go for the base trade? He's trying to come back home.
He's catching a Viper out, Pacomike, that is. Or is he? No? Okay. He actually doesn't have anything to shoot up.
Yeah.
he's got two stalkers back there. There's no way you push into this as a Protoss.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and get us around, but he's kind of clearing it up. But there's so many lurkers in the back. They have the upgrades, upgraded ranged weapons, and this is just so useful here for Cham. It might get cleaned up, but it's just such a huge amount of damage going down here.
Yeah, like Pacomike, he lost a lot to push up the ramp into lurkers. He actually hasn't killed all the lurkers. He has no vision. He can't kill the final one.
And then when the swarm, the next wave comes in here from the Locust, which is about to happen right now, it's going to cause game-ending damage, I believe.
Yeah, Pacomike's just getting pulled apart right now. He lost his southern nexus. He's going to lose his northern one as well. The army isn't in position, so it's just going to fall. And again, he finally got vision to deal with that lurker. Oh, he actually saved the nexus.
Wow, that was pretty impressive there. I did not expect that to be saved, but I love this. Cham switching into roaches now. I honestly think he should kind of get rid of the swarm host.
Yeah, the swarm host.
The swarm host generates so much value. He can just keep throwing waves.
Yeah, like he can keep denying the space. This Nexus, at least, like it's done. It just does so much damage. And here we go. We have this Hydra Viper army coming in. Nice dodge on the disruptor.
The abduct on the laser drafts is coming in soon. Here it comes in 3. Oh man, I thought I was gonna get it.
Yeah, he's looking for an opportunity.
3, 2, 1, abduct. Does he have vision? He does have vision there, but the vision's actually a little bit too far out of range for that last lurker there.
Oh yeah, the lurkers are actually finally.
Run for your life!
Scuttle away, scuttle.
Yeah. Oh, I like that positioning.
Wow.
There's vision, so it's not going to do much.
Yeah, he just gets as much value as he can before the lurkers get taken out. At the same time, again, the Nexus was able to stand strong. Ooh, DTs actually.
Oh, the DTs. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. I think this is good, though. Cham has a really, I wouldn't say really big, but he has a pretty decent bank. If he can just get a bunch of lurkers and hydras out, he should be good.
Yeah, like, I mean, defensively, Pacomike has been doing okay. He's just been struggling to keep onto his 4 bases. He's been doing it, which is nice, but, you know, Cham, he just has so much money that he can just keep, like, just hitting Pacomike's bases. Oh my god, yoinks 2 Colossus immediately.
Yeah, no storms here yet. Storm is being researched. Oh no, not the disruptor!
Get away, get away.
Okay, now. Go for the cannon. I need a shield though. He doesn't want to lose that cannon.
Yeah,
Cham needs to get rid of these swarm hosts.
Yeah, I mean, like he is continuing to get value with them, but at the same time, it does mean that his main army is like really weak. And oh god, the spore could get focused down as well. So you know, Pacomike, he's dealing some decent counter damage. He's keeping Cham at home.
But he's walking right past. All his vision was walking right past that. Over there to the north, he had Overseer and a bunch of roaches.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, he does save the base and majority of the workers. And really, all Pacomike has to do is max out and then avoid a locust wave and go in for the kill.
Yeah, the problem is maxing out. Like his economy has been hurting, so he's struggling right now. He's still down quite a bit of supply. Oh god, loses disruptors.
Oh man, yeah, it's the hard part. He can't max out. And now that the Vipers are added in here, it's a hard ask.
Yeah, and again, like Cham constantly counterattacking, now with roaches and also a locust wave as well. Meanwhile, Pacomike, his main army is actually still here out in the middle of the map.
Pounced on. Oh, he's gonna get pounced on. I want to see some hold position lurkers. This is very expensive though for Pacomike. He's not on the best economy. To lose 5 or 6 zealots for free.
Yeah.
Choose locust wave is not good.
Exactly. This could do something.
Look at the bank with Cham.
Cham is so rich right now. He can just keep trading. I do like that Pacomike, he still has this like he's still bearing in mind that he has to deal with some counter damage. Like he has to try and keep Cham busy, because slowly over time, the longer this game goes on, the better it is for Pacomike. Like his supply is getting higher and higher. He's getting Colossus. He has plenty of High Templar for Storm. He has disruptors as well. So yeah, Cham is just like having a hard time like ending the game.
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, Cham should have had his whole side of the map a long time ago. Pacomike should not be allowed to expand again, but he is. Ooh, good abduct there. Does abducting cancel a shot? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess it does. Wow, that's so good, actually. And we've been here before. I'm getting deja vu.
Don't go up the ramp.
Oh, God.
Up the high ground, Anakin.
We've all seen how this movie plays out as Pacomike is trying to push up the ramp. Oh, forces the unburrow on the lurkers, and yeah, he's actually forcing his way up.
Oh my god, but at the top of that ramp, that's an even smaller ramp.
Oh, god.
Even more in favor of Cham here. And Pacomike is just going to lose his whole army. Storm's finished up. 19 workers went down. The economy is ravaged for Pacomike. Cham is getting out with his Vipers. He's going to be able to remax because he has such a huge, enormous bank. G is called. Oh my god, Pacomike said G. He had plenty of time to say GG there, I believe.
Oh, G is called. And Cham takes game number 1.
Is Pacomike properly tilted here? Oh. We will find out. We will find out.
We will. And oh my god, like Pacomike was just, it felt like he was on the back foot since the beginning of the game. Like he went for the DTs and he never did anything with the DTs. You know, he was forced to stay at home with the Archons as well. Like he was just, yeah. Cham.
Yeah, and Vindicta's just waiting, watching. Probably watching this here stream now, probably. After raiding us. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, now he's here, and all right, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. So you got to do the intros, Slight.
Yep, all good, all good.
You do me proud. I hope it's the best intro of your life.
All right, here we go as we are setting up the lobby for game number 2 between these 2 Mexican players. Regardless, you know, if you are a fan of Mexico, you know, there will be one of these players making it to the finals to face a Vindicta. Which one will it be though? Again, Pacomike had a really rough game number 1. Like he held on for a long time, but it always felt like he was the defender. You know, it felt like he didn't really have a lot of opportunities to be aggressive out on the map. There were moments here and there with DTs, but for the most part, Cham kind of was chilling. We saw his massive bank, right? Like he could just keep trading and just keep remaxing and remaking his army. We'll see if Pacomike is able to do something a little bit differently here in game number 2. As we are loading in on Pillars of Gold LE, and here spawning in the top right hand corner of the map, we have the Mexican Zerg player representing Exxon Gaming. It is Cham.
And And his opponent spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE. He's playing for Alpha X. It is none other than the Mexican player Pacomike.
That's a quick question.
I hope Cham wins.
I hope so too. I at the same time, like I hope Pacomike is able to bring it back a little bit. You know, look good in game number 2. Maybe take it to the ace match. Yeah, I know. We're all fans of Cham here as well.
Yeah, and I just I was glancing on Twitter as I was running back, and Jim just gave away a monitor to a Chilean. I don't know what happened or what the whole thing about that was, but I just saw him say he gave away a monitor. That's cool. Shout out to Cham for the giveaway. I mean, not Cham. I'm sorry, Jim Rising. I don't know why I said Cham. Jim Rising. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Jim. I mean, he's a popular streamer, and he's sponsored by I want to say Asus. I can't. One like peripheral company, and he has a bunch of monitors to give away. So, HP. There you go.
HP Mexico.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, also since we're on the Jim Rising subject, he actually followed me on Twitter yesterday. So I'm famous now. If you guys want autographs, let me know. Yeah, that's cool. He recognizes the CranKy Ducklings. Wouldn't happen if I wasn't on this cast here.
It's really cool that Jim, you know, he's active out on the scene. You know, he's supportive as well.
A lot of players. Also, like Eggs followed me yesterday. I forgot who else. Darkness and Eggs followed me yesterday. Yeah. Darkness, Eggs, and Jim Rising. So I feel like I'm part of the actual crew now. We're all in there.
Especially because there's only a select handful of Latin American players who actually use Twitter. For whatever reason, they're a lot more active on Facebook. But you know, Eggs and Darkness, they are some of the ones who, you know, they're there. You know, part of the more international scene. It's really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so far we got a Stalker opener, which is kind of greedy. I sometimes feel if you go over the Stalker, a big Ling run by can get you. Even if you have a Stalker in the wall, Lings can kind of break through that as well. Yeah,
and it also does kind of. It's a little bit of a tell, like, hey, I'm trying to deny vision. I have something to hide, right? And Pacomike, he does have something to hide. He has the Twilight Council. This time, no Dark Shrine follow-up.
Robo this time. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, what's it gonna be? Immortal drop?
Depending on how many gateways get thrown down, this could be
Resonating Glaives.
Resonating Glaives.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to actually be an immortal drop. I don't think we've seen that since the 90s.
And so far, it looks like this is going to be a 4 gateway adept pressure. You know, there are. I was about to say there are 6 gateway variants, and it actually looks like he's throwing down 2 more. So 6 gateways.
There you go. So this is what we call an all-in.
Or at least it's got to deal a lot of damage. You know, it's got to head out there and get into that mineral line, or at least buy enough time to eventually get a 3rd base. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Cham is able to spot this, as he hasn't sent an Overlord in yet.
Pacomike is on a mission to raid the Cham camp. He's gonna bust in with the whole team. SWAT. They're gonna split up. One couple take upstairs, couple take downstairs, go into the mineral lines, murder all the workers. Shut down the business.
Murder. Bring justice, you mean?
Bring justice to the innocent workers.
Exactly. We'll see if he can do so. Again, I love Cham's Ling spread, keeping an eye on the area, making sure he spots the Warp Prism, and it looks like he will, as Warp Prism does move out. And and
he warps in right there in front of it.
Wow.
And he drops 4 out of the. He's showing his hand here.
Yeah. No fear whatsoever. He shows his hand now. Cham, he knows that these adepts are moving out across the map. What does he have at home to defend? He's throwing down a bunch of
Ling's already engaging them.
Oh, yeah, he's got Lings out here in the middle of the map as well. Just waiting, buying time, getting roaches as all this is happening.
7 roaches, yeah. So he's got enough to defend here. He will be able to defend. The question is, does he split his army in the proper way in order to defend and not lose a lot here?
Yeah, and he actually has a decent queen counter as well. He did a good job spreading creep, connecting two of these bases. No creep connecting the main to the natural though, which could come into play if the queens try and go up there. But so far, so good. Ooh, but the War Prism. Oh, he actually cancels.
Yeah. There's a robotics facility follow-up to this, so we might see Disruptors or Colossus here.
Yeah, and so far these adepts haven't really been able to find any damage. Meanwhile, oh, there we go. Oh, he cancels again.
He cancels again.
Cham, he's just on top of his main defense, and yeah, like Pacomike, he just can't find a dent in the defense, in the armor of Cham right now. I love how Cham across the map, he's actually spreading creep at the third base, so if Pacomike tries to transition, it's gonna be so much harder for him to do so.
And he's like, still no third base. I'm just gonna go for the Overseer. I'm gonna fly into your base all fast, like I'm gonna see what you got going on there. I'm gonna peep out what you got, and I'm gonna adjust. Which he's getting Colossus now. Oh no, he's got a Disruptor out.
Oh yeah, and the problem is that if this Overseer gets in, he's going to be able to spot the Disruptor, and then he's going to know exactly everything that's going on for Pacomike. Meanwhile, Pacomike, he shaded into the main base.
Oh, the Roaches are kind of caught up together, but I think this is where he's going to start finding his damage. But you really don't want to use 30 Adepts to shoot one. Okay, there he goes. He leaves two. That's smart. He's getting some damage, but no workers here. Only a couple. You need a lot more workers than that for this many Adepts.
Yeah,
I feel
actually,
like we're seeing a GG here.
yeah, like 9 workers went down, which isn't horrible, but at the same time, like you use up like a lot of adepts for that, and look at how many roaches there are. Like Cham,
let's just pull up the units lost tab. He has lost 19 adepts.
Oof.
And only 9 workers went down. That's not the damage you're looking for, no matter how many lings you killed.
Yeah, and like Pacomike, he's going for a double disruptor drop, which is nice. Like what he needs to do, he needs to deal damage. He needs to keep the roaches at home. Like if Cham counterattacks, Pacomike's dead. He needs to just do something to stop this from happening. And oh no, he has to be careful.
Oh, he can't. There's no way you lose any of this as Cham. It's 2 disruptors. They literally have 1 shot each. And if you kill them, they lose their shot. So
oh my god, and he's just been denying the shots. Like he can never get an opportunity to use his disruptors because the roaches are just waiting underneath, and he gets a surround on the stalkers.
Cham is about to absolutely smash this army, even with the greatest disruptor shots of all time. As these Ravagers come in, Ling reinforcements behind it. Cham's actually gonna go ahead and drone up behind us. Here it comes, his last effort. These disruptor shots. One of them's actually empty. That one gets absolutely nothing. Okay, it gets 1 roach, but it's not enough. GG is called 2-0 to Cham, the champion. And now he's going into the finals to face Vindicta.
GG, and this may have not been the finals that we wanted, but this is going to be a sick finals regardless. We saw Vindicta kind of, just do so well against Darkness with his Widowmine drops, with his just constant bioaggression, and now we're going to have a bit of a rematch.